I don't know if I want to eat carbon.
Damon Jam got the tea in the grill. Spilling true bombs, daily drip. I squad flex, yeah, I never skill. Story so fresh, let the vibe quit.
But I think I want to talk about this Bill Gates butter. Yes, Bill Gates out here making butter from carbon. I can't believe it's not dairy. I can't believe it's Bill, but I can believe it's Bill because Bill Gates is always trying to reinvent, flip it, and reverse it, re-engineer it, and I don't know what he's doing with it. Take with that as you will. Shout out to the master investor.
Company to make butter out of carbon, going time back into our episode from last week of food products being made. I mean, he has the mosquitoes in Africa already. I think Bill Gates' evil villain arc just keeps getting more interesting. He's turned into Mr. Burns in front of our eyes.
It looks, smells, and tastes like the butter we're all familiar with, but without the farmland, fertilizers, or emissions tied to that typical process. And this butter breakthrough, it's happening right here in Batavia.
In the middle of an industrial park in a suburb west of Chicago, something unprecedented is happening.
This gas right now to like cook your food. And we're proposing that we would like to first make your food with that gas.
The company is called Savor, and you better believe it. Their pioneering tech uses carbon and hydrogen to make the stick of butter you see on this plate.
It's pretty novel to be able to make food that looks and tastes and feels exactly like dairy butter, but with no agriculture whatsoever.
And no long ingredient list the average person can't pronounce.
It's really just our fat, some water, a little bit of...
We can pause it or not. Really quick so we can transform it before we continue. That's interesting. So if you don't follow the Master Investor, shout out to him. We've referenced him in the past. Bill Gates is, if I'm not mistaken, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. He now has like stake in Coca-Cola. He is slowly but surely buying up all of these different things.
I believe also Beyond Beef. So yeah. I know. Look at you.
I know, and now I can't even eat that no more. Because look, if you tell me that he bought into it, I can't do it.
But yeah, if people are familiar with old school movies, we are getting closer and closer to what was called Soylent Green. Why am I a nerd and I know about this movie? I don't know, but Soylent Green is, the old school movie, pretty dang on good to watch even today, where it's dystopian future, or supposed to be set in the future, and Soylent Green is the food that everyone has to eat, and it's kind of like all of your
is that the one where it was like the pill and you eat the pill and that's like your nutrients for the day?
I don't believe it was a pill.
Okay, there's a show that was like that too, where they didn't have enough resources, and so everybody took a pill.
Yeah, and then like when you're scheduled to die, and all that, and then homeboy found out Soylent Green, it's people. That's
that makes sense. That's why you'd be scheduled to die, because they'd have to remake it with that. Ooh.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the same. Matrix. Basically, everyone was eating each other because the people were being reconditioned, repurposed, and put into everybody else and all that kind of stuff.
It's very gross.
But taking away the food sources, when there's so much land that still can be able to be agricultured, is a diabolical thing.
I mean, my thing is like, I mean, I'm no chemist. I'm not the brightest candle in the cake. I'm just a chick y'all hearing online that's got experience in the things that I have experience in. However, I don't know if I want to eat carbon.
Well, like, I mean, when I just think about like getting ready to eat some basically petroleum products, we already been eating stuff made from carbon. Carbon's in anything. So they're just trying to treat it like elemental type of stuff. But I still do not like this particular
But
uh
also, it's even saying like it's not particularly plentiful. So we're now we're creating butter out of something that is not like there's like a fast way to keep making carbon from what. Like, drop some drip in the comments. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
I
But
can't believe it's not butter too.
right, like literally part two. Drop some drip in
Yeah,
the comments. Y'all about to eat this butter that Bill Gates trying to sell y'all?
it ain't isn't but the thing is it's not for us. It's for your kids and your kids later on. That's who it's for. That's exactly who it's for because we know what real butter looks and tastes like. Just like we know
So
what real meat looks and tastes like,
so
and at
let's
some point,
let's just be honest here.
yeah.
The elephant in the room. Drop some drip in the comments if you disagree with this. The elephant in the room is that there's something going on with the cows. If you really think about it, at every point in the past, I don't know, maybe ever since the mad cow disease situation that happened. I believe that was I might have been a kid when that happened, like initially. But ever since the mad cow disease debacle happened, they've been finding ways to not use cows. Like any way they can, right? The fake meat came out, we were talking about carbon, VSP, like shove my toast up a car exhaust, I guess. I mean,
Exactly. That's
might
what
as
you be
well.
doing.
Eh. I'm just saying, like, I don't have any scientific proof on this. Don't drag me through this, but it sure seems like we're doing a whole lot of rigmarole to not use cows in anything that's a byproduct of cows. That's strange to me. I remember before mad cow disease was like a thing that was blowing up, they were really pushing milk. And they always pushed milk prior to that, from what I understand. Boomers, shout out to the boomers. I'm sure when y'all were kids, like milk was like the thing you had to have. Like they had all those milk advertisement and stuff. And like if you think about it, do you really see milk advertisements? You know, like got milk. Remember
Milk
they said milk
mustache and all of that.
mustache? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like now you don't even see that. That's strange. And they used to also have when we were younger, like a lot of like meat advertisements of like you see all the different stuff about like, oh, cook a steak. Like all the movies would have, if it was fancy schmancy, they would have the different steaks that they had. So they don't really even do that anymore. Like it's crazy if you think about
Uh,
how we've
eating
like
eating eating real steak
disassociated from
is a
cows.
delicacy, and it is subject for those who are affluent. I'm gonna use big people words because why? People put meat bits together with glue these days. So that's another thing that's gross as all get out because certain chops of meat is bad and all of that. You're gonna have to go back to the basics if you want to be healthy, and that is going to an actual butcher, probably getting a half a cow, something like that, and just putting it in a deep freezer and get what you get. You can do that if you're into meat, if you're into pork, chicken, whatever. It's going to have to go back to those types of days
Shout out to the
because
butchers. Shout out to the farmers.
the ones that aren't getting sued by Monsanto and all of that kind of stuff. We going a little bit too deeper than where I'm probably trying to go,
Yeah.
but
I wasn't gonna go that far. I'm just saying I just
yeah,
find it, all I wanted to say is that I just find it strange. Like, cause I actually until this very moment didn't think about how much we really used to push cow and cow products and like in byproducts.
yep.
And
Shout
we
out
just stopped.
right that one. Yep.
Taco Bell meat can't be called meat anymore. It's called
Uh-huh.
taco filling. Well, what's the other?
Yeah.
What's the other 60% made of?
Probably soy and
You know
and
what?
something else. Yeah, go ahead. Eat that bean burrito with meat in it. Go ahead. Yeah.
You might as well get the vegetarian one. You might as well get the black
Why?
beans
It
in.
ain't gonna be real cheese. Just like you go to Subway, you think that you're gonna get that some of that foam bread.
So, like I said, my thing is that I didn't have the epiphany till just now. Is that it's interesting that we've like kind of like disassociated ourselves from cows. Like in the past, what, like 30 years, 20, 30 years, it's like been a slow progression of like disassociating from cows. Sand, water, and fillers, that's what's in
Oh
it.
yeah, and like in some of this stuff, wood pulp is allowed to be put into your meats and stuff like that, and it's considered
nasty.
organic too. So
That's
shout
nasty.
out to that. So
Lights on the set, cameras rolling, we're live. Dame and Gem, they're the spark that makes it thrive. Story dripping hot like they're fresh off the wire. Art squads in the house, raising the fire.
Our daily trip where the stories don't sleep.